You don't record all my adventures.
You're gonna be like Twitter, showing the life of the day at the beach.
That's not like Twitter. How's that like Twitter?
I thought that's what they do.
No, Twitter is basically where you update your followers, which I don't even like that term. It makes me feel like I think I'm all that, like my followers, girl, bye. People who wish to know what you're doing to some extent. It updates them on what you're doing in your life. But I really am. I'm not what I like to call a Twitter monster. I'm not a Twitter monster. I don't. There's some people who update you and you be wanting to unfollow them because they just won't shut up. You know what I'm saying?
They be following you.
Like, okay, you'll be following them, and every time they type something, it'll go on your board. But they type so much that you can't see what nobody else is talking about.
So I'm saying, when do they get to do, like, working?
Honey, your guess is better than mine. They, all day long, they sit on their cell phones and just Twitter.
So I'm saying, don't they have, like, how do they survive and take care of themselves?
That is a great question. I'm still trying to figure that out. Me, for the most part, I use Twitter. When I upload a post, I'll say, okay, you guys, I have a new post up. When I'm doing my live broadcast, okay, we're doing a vibe session. And from time to time, I will have my bouts of updating everyone or talking to certain people. But generally, I am not on this Twitter, honey, all day and night.
You know, now, when I was at my infancy, she's talking about how people make money off of Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. How do they make money off of it?
I have no idea. She needs to fill me in, honey. I may become a Twitter monster if that's it.
How do they make their money, huh?
That's not
what do they do on Facebook?
Facebook, I can't even answer that because I'm on Facebook, but I don't really get involved with it too much. I'm trying to get more involved with it so I can connect with my supporters on it, because that's the whole reason for me getting involved with Twitter, was just another way for me to connect with my supporters. But I'm still learning and blase squaze, but I'm still not trying to be all up on it like that, you know what I'm saying? Because it'll just consume your life, and I'd rather connect with people in real life than over some Twitter. Girl, don't be a late cunt. You better give me what I want. Girl, don't be a late cunt.
Hola, I'm in my favorite place to be, at the ocean.
At the ocean.
At the ocean.
Yes, ma'am. So, where are we exactly? Let everyone know where we are.
We're in beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida.
Yes, ma'am. So, the inside of this hotel is just fierce to death, sweetheart. I'm gonna get and enjoy some of this, right? While we still have a little bit of time. Okay. So I want to show you a little bit. My hand is all up in the view, sweetheart. Okay, I want to show you a little bit of our room and things of this nature. I don't know which room is going to be my mother's and which one is going to be mine, but I'm going to give you a little walkthrough either way. I guess this one will be mine since this is more so the kids' room. My mother is going to get the adult room. I mean, I'm grown too, but still. This is my room, sweetheart. Yes, ma'am, honey girl. Yes, honey girl. Oh, and you can... Okay. Okay. Nice little closet space and things like this. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Are you sure I'm not too hurt? That Miss Daytona, whatever this hotel is called, has to offer, darling. This here is, I guess, a sculpture of the idea of the hotel. And that's supposed to be like the little beach there. The fake beach, obviously. Wow, girl. Clearly, tour guiding is so not in my future. Okay, let's see here. Me. Okay, so you're in Florida. So exactly where are we in Florida? Didn't it say in your brochure? So you're excited to go to the beach, Mother?
Oh, I'm absolutely looking forward to it.
It's been a minute since you've been?
It's the last time I've been to the beach.
No, you went over the summer, right?
Yeah, we went to Myrtle Beach. I mean, not Myrtle Beach, but Tybee Island.
Where's that?
Right down close to Savannah. Remember when I took the granddaughters? That was in August. That was my last beach venture.
Was it?
Yeah. And then what's her name got bit by the, she got bit by the,
she got bit?
By the jellyfish.
Who got bit?
Brian's daughter.
Hot, wretched mess. Good, how are you?
Talk?
Yeah. So what is it that you like about the beach?
The beach is wonderful. It's like Allah's creation. It's so beautiful, relaxing. I just love to see the beautiful blue sky, the ocean, smell the sea.
Just came back from the beach. It was fierce and things of this nature. We had a really good time. My mother really loves the beach. She really loves the beach, so it made me happy to see that she was happy and things like this. I treated her out. I'm gonna treat her. Well, I treated her out to pizza. Well, we haven't eaten pizza yet, so let me show you. We got the pizza here. I got us orange juice because I'm trying to be a little healthier. So I got me some. What is this? The homemaker premium. Got us some pizza. She made some potato salad. And then I got her little Greek salad that she had wanted because she wants, can I get a salad? And so we got a little salad, and then I got her this dress. I thought she'd like it, and she did. I don't want to hold you guys too long. Basically, we're going to eat, and then we're going to see if we can catch this viewing of 2012 and things of this nature. So without any further ado, girl, okay, why am I zooming in? So I want to just give you guys a little bit of insight on what's been going on my my brief vacation in Daytona Beach, Florida, and things of this nature, sweetheart. So first of all, before we even left, before we even got to Florida, I did a live broadcast. And on my show, basically, I debuted my bald head. And when I say bald, I'm talking about Mr. Clean on that ass. I am completely bald, sweetheart. Because I just wanted a completely brand new, fresh start. I wanted it to just be fresh. And for me, now when my hair grows, it'll represent health, knowledge, and just strong growth. I know that may sound weird to some of you guys, but there's more to it than that. But that's just the tip of the iceberg in reference to why I completely shaved my head bald. But be that as it may, my mother ended up locking her keys in the car by accident. Or then again, maybe not, because again, they say nothing happens by accident. So for whatever reason it was, she locked her keys in the car. So we had to wait. And finally, her husband came and used his spare to unlock the vehicle, whatever the case might be. But we got on the road late. Okay. So we're driving. She starts dozing off, whatever the case might be. And I'm like, well, Mommy, had you give me some lessons, some driving lessons, honey, I could take over, whatever the case might be, and man the Ford, honey, and get us to Miss Florida. So let me just, first of all, this may not sound that strange, but let me give you a little bit of background history on that situation. I had, for the longest time, been hassling my mother on giving me some driving lessons, whatever the case might be. I had been hassling her. Well, until you get this and until you get that, honey, I'm not going to give you no lessons. All of a sudden last night when I mentioned it, or technically, let me see, because it was after 12. No, it wasn't after 12. Well, by the time she started dozing off, it was after 12. So all of a sudden early this morning, I said it as a joke, like, had you taught me? She's like, okay, well, honey, let's pull over. Do you know this woman, my mother, Miss Sabrina? Do you realize that my mother literally pulled me into a gas station Gave me about a good 10 minutes to kind of get used to the steering wheel. This is drive, this is park, this is the emergency brake, bitch. And you know, I pumped it from Miss Exxon gas station onto the goddamn highway, honey. Get your motherfucking kicks on Route 66 on that ass. I was on the freeway driving, sweetie. So most people practice in an empty parking lot. Miss Honey, I was practicing in a gas station for a good 10 minutes tops. And then I literally pumped it from the gas station to the freeway. I just, that even coming out my mouth, I can't even believe it, because I have the worst phobia of driving. I literally have not, because my sister, once upon a time, my sister was like, Quadia, drive my car, park it. And baby, her car, I don't know if it's because it's an older model, or I don't know what the T might be, but whatever the T is, honey, her car, her steering wheel is fucking jacked for the gods, honey. You have to like fight and wrestle. WWF on that ass, okay? WWE, motherfucking ECW on that ass. You have to smack down that ass, honey, in order to get her car to do what it is you want it to do, honey. So that kind of scarred me, and I just had a fear of driving, because I value my life, but I also value other people's lives, and I'm not trying to get behind the wheel not having a clue of what I'm doing. But girl, I got behind the wheel, and I whipped it real hard on the highway. So let's fast forward. After I whipped it real hard on the ass, get to the resort, whatever the case might be. It's beautiful, by the way. Whatever the case might be. Me and my mother having a good time. I treated I got us dinner, pizza. She wanted this salad, Caesar salad, or whatever the hell it was. The pizza was they was going on and on like it was just all that, and really it wasn't. Like, you could have perfected this sauce a little bit more, sweetheart. Like, sweetie, clearly you could have perfected this sauce. But be that as it may, honey. So then we went to go see 2012, which in my personal opinion, baby, 2012 gave me what I needed. It fed my soul. Clearly what it needed to have. So that was all good. But let me tell you what this bitch did. Not even a good 10 minutes ago. So I'm walking, and because it's nighttime, you can't see because I'm not, the mirror, like the window, well, I'll show you since I'm talking about it. So it's nighttime, as you can see. And zooming in and out, bitch. Get it together, sweetheart. So, okay. It's nighttime, right? So, I'm walking and just collecting my thoughts, because I'm really on a spiritual journey in finding out more so who I am. And that's another thing about me cutting my hair. I believe in practicing what you preach. And I always have said, do not, as a good friend of mine said, do not be a slave to your hair. And I believe that. Do not be a slave to your hair. And I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's just hair. So if I'm telling other people to be free and liberate themselves and free themselves and not wait for somebody else to bring the key and unlock them, free yourself, then I have to be able to do the same thing too. I got the clippers, shaved my head, got some shaving cream, took it as low as I possibly could, and that's that on that. But let me tell you, I'm walking, collecting my thoughts, whatever the case might be. I'm reaching into my bag to get my wallet to use the key to, get back inside. And these people were coming out, these country motherfucking pumpkins. Okay, not bumpkins, honey. Pumpkins on that ass. Halloween pumpkin. I thought, girl, Halloween done came and gone. Girl, what are you doing, sweetheart? Can we get the holiday, honey? I'm gonna need for you to be a damn country turkey on that ass, honey. But be that as it may, these bitches, they acted like they didn't want to hold the door open for me, but that's okay. The woman was like, oh, you have a key, right? Mind you, she's not working at no motherfucking Wyndham Vacation Resort, honey. She's not working here. She's just a regular person like myself. So I'm like, I sure do. So her husband said some bullshit to her, but girl, you don't understand. I have my taser with me, my good friend Taseria, and girl, I will tase that ass, honey. Run up if you want to. Run up just to get shocked the fuck up, bitch. I'm not playing with you. And we're all type of jacuzzis, beaches, bitch. Don't fall into no water when I shock you, honey, because, honey, I can't be responsible. I can't be responsible. But her whack-ass, toothless husband, that toothless wonder, decided he was going to say something smart under his breath, and then she going to turn off something. I trusted you. I believed you now. As if I'm some type of crack fucking wanderer, like I'm a crackhead just trying to sneak in here and what am I gonna do? So I said, sweetie, would you like to see my key? Which really I shouldn't have even given her that. I should have paid that bitch. Like, bitch, if you don't take your 1990s, then again that's giving you too much credit. That circa 1981, then again that's giving you still too much credit. That circa 1975 mullets, faded glory, jeans, girl, you can take that shit somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So she was just giving me way too much. And then I'm like, girl, who do you think you are? Like, clearly, even if I didn't have a key in, what's the problem? So it's too much. Miss Wyndham is giving me too much. Let me show you something. Hold on. Let me show you something, because I got distracted. Because one of them is kind of cute. Hold on. Well, no, I'm not going to give them too much, honey, because they're already out the door. And I'm wasting time, girl, because clearly I only have Girl, what, 5 more minutes? Point is, she was a hot, burnt toast, French toast, no jelly, no syrup, no orange juice, no bacon, no eggs. Girl, you just give me 2 pieces of fucking bread. What am I gonna do with this bitch? I just cannot stand it. And I know it was because I'm black. I'm sorry. I know that's why it was. Cause no tea, no shade. Cause I love all my supporters. But, and I don't have nothing against no one. But I know, again, it goes back to saying that gay thing. You know when you endure it. I know that she said that because I was black. If I had been a white person, she wouldn't have paid it. She would have just been like, girl, okay, have a nice night. But because I was black, my little hat on my little bald head, at night, now all of a sudden, I trusted you. I believed in you. Bitch, take your old motherfucking, if I have to motherfucking squash, girl, I will squander you, girl. Get the fuck on. I will tase you. No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna tase that bitch. I'm not gonna tase her. Anyway, I'm rambling. You guys have a nice night, morning, evening. Oh, I'm gonna show you guys the pictures and things like that. Bye. Bye, Mommy.
Hola.
So, tell everyone who you are.
I am Sabrina Muhammad, mother of Qadir Howard.
Yes, ma'am. So, when did you think I was gay? Like, how did that revelation come?
Well, I mean, you always had feminine qualities, but I never felt that having feminine qualities made you gay. You always liked dolls. You loved dolls when you were little. And I remember I got a catalog that was with all different kinds of old dolls, like porcelain dolls and things like that. And you were just like, ooh, it's like you was like, just so, you just loved to look through that magazine.
Wow.
And then when we would go through, and you were about two at that time.
Wow, okay.
And then when we would go to the store, like we go to Kmart, back then, not Walmart. We go to Kmart, and then when we go to Kmart, the doll section, you just loved the dolls. And then as you were growing up, you always loved to draw, but what you drew were always women, voluptuous women. Actually, I got you in trouble with.
Who was it, Miss Flute?
Yeah, Miss Flute, she was like, oh, he's drawing pornography.
She, honey, Republican.
Yeah, he was drawing pornography.
I'm like, honey, I'm a kid. Pornography, I don't even know what pornography is.
Oh, she was having, what is he watching?
No, did she say that? Wow, she was just, honey, a square.
So, but all the kids used to want you drawing their pictures, and you would be drawing, you never drew men, always women.
I tried that one time to draw men, but it just didn't work out. But go ahead.
And so,
I'm sorry.
You just always, gravitated towards women. Always had girlfriends. Always enjoyed things that girls enjoyed. But I still didn't feel that meant that you had to be gay. And then, you look at the shoes, always the girl shoes. And you had characteristics. And then, then when you got into the Barbie dolls, and then you would have a fit when your dad would take you to the store, and if he didn't get you a doll,
I had a fit.
And then you had that Barbie doll, what is that Barbie doll land? Or
I can't believe you remember that.
Yeah, you had that Barbie doll land, and I had bought you a buddy doll.
Now, I did love my buddy doll, though.
I bought you a buddy doll, just hoping that you would gravitate
more towards him.
More towards that, or maybe, like G.I. Joe. But you didn't want no G.I. Joe.
I didn't do G.I. Joe, but I did do the buddy. You bought me a couple of buddy dolls, but I kept losing them.
Right.
But now I will. But you can't admit. But you have to admit, I did love my buddy doll.
Oh, you love buddy dolls, so I had to keep buying you one. When you lost them, I had to buy another one, because that was something that you really did love. But then what was that movie with the Child's? What was that?
Chucky.
Chucky, yeah, Chucky movies. Then you start thinking that Buddy might come alive and try to kill you.
That is hilarious.
Well, actually, before you actually came out, people were kind of thinking that way. And I remember when
I was possibly gay.
And then I remember at Claire Muhammad, what was the sister?
Jessica.
Not Jessica, the one you don't really like.
Well, let's try to leave names out since I don't like her.
Well, but she was like, you know, look at his eyebrows. He's got
Really?
makeup on his eyebrows. And I was like, and then, they start saying different things.
Coming after you, like, that's but see, that's one of the reasons why that really annoyed me. Because when it's all said and done, I was going to be who I was going to be. That had nothing to do with you, per se. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't appreciate the way they was coming after you. Because honey, that had nothing to do with you. And I felt like they almost tried to make it seem like it was your fault almost. In some instances, like when I would overhear people talking. I mean, because that school really did put me through. But,
you know something like that. I think that most people felt that I could have
prevented.
I could have done things to move you in a different direction.
Mm-hmm. Like what would they have suggested?
Like hormones.
Wow. Mm-hmm. I mean, how abrasive, extreme, and just completely ridiculous is that? Wow, that's amazing. By the way, you all, my mother made us a fabulous breakfast. She made us, you have oatmeal. What is this? Oatmeal. Apples, orange juice, toast, I don't eat deviled egg, but still.
Boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs. I said deviled eggs. What is this? Boiled egg and some sausage. So, do you remember the day that I came out to you?
I remember us having a conversation. We had a conversation the year before. And in that conversation, I asked you a question. And the question I asked you was, did you see yourself?
Uh-oh, be careful, Mommy.
I asked you if you saw yourself as a young man that had feminine qualities, or did you see yourself as a gay young man? And you didn't answer the question. That made me kind of nervous, because I felt that if you saw yourself as a young man that had feminine qualities, it would be easy for you to say that. And you didn't answer the question at all. And so
I didn't answer it at all?
No, you didn't answer it. So that made me feel like, well.
Oh, by the way, when am I going to do your hair?
I don't know. We have challenges during the week, and the weekend. This is the weekend.
Yeah.
It's gone already.
Sorry. But anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying I didn't answer at all.
You didn't answer. And so because of the fact that you didn't answer, that made me nervous. That made me feel that if you saw yourself as a young man that had feminine qualities, rather than a gay young man, it would have been easy for you to say that. But you didn't say it. So that made me feel that maybe you did see yourself as a gay young man. And so about a year later, you came to me and you said you brought that conversation back.
No, that's not how it happened.
Yeah.
No, we were in the car. We were driving. You said there's something I've been thinking about that I want to talk to you about. We were in the car. We were going to go to the movie. And I was like, oh my God, what is this question going to be? And you asked me, do you see yourself as a straight young man or a gay young man? In the car on the way to the movie tomorrow. And I was like, oh my God, what would make you ask me that? Like, why would you ask me that?
If I didn't ask you that, I asked you if you saw yourself as a young man with feminine qualities.
Okay. So I had it wrong then.
Yes. I remember that specifically.
Okay, but still, you brought it up. It wasn't me who brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
No, I'm saying the first time I brought it up. The second time you brought it up.
Oh, the second time when we were by the time we got back to the house?
No.
Okay, no, Mommy, you have it wrong.
No.
I promise you have it wrong. Now, you specifically remember it, but you specifically remember wrong. Because let me tell you what happened. We were going tomorrow, and maybe you did ask the question. Maybe I probably had it wrong in reference to how you asked it, but it definitely was you who asked it. You said, Quadier, the question how you asked it, but we were in the car and I didn't answer it, and I was like, I can't believe, why would you ask me that? Oh my God.
It's a whole year earlier.
No, I told you that same night when we came back from the movie.
No.
You were making spaghetti and we were in the kitchen.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mommy, yes.
No.
You saying no, but that is what happened.
I remember that. Now I've been forgetting a whole lot of things. I haven't forgotten that.
It was not a whole year later.
It was a whole year later.
Mom, Mom. Okay, well, go ahead with your whole year later theory. Go ahead with your 2012 theory. With your Mayan calendar theory.
And so, when you didn't answer my question, it made me concerned.
Ooh, cut the wire, because I don't want it to disturb what you're saying. Okay, so it made you concerned, and so a whole year later, a whole 12 months later.
A whole year later. Oh, gosh. I think I didn't mean disrespect.
Ooh, we're running out of time, Mommy.
But, gosh.
And we don't have to get all your testimony or whatever the case might be here.
Okay, a whole year later, you came to me and you told me that you brought that conversation back up. That remember when I had asked you that question and why you didn't answer it? Because you said that you felt that I would reject you, and that but you were ready to answer the question, and that now that you told me you saw yourself as a gay young man.
Now, when I said that, how did you feel?
I mean, it kind of confirmed what I thought. I wasn't shocked. Like some parents, when they find out that their children are gay, they shocked. I wasn't shocked because, I mean, you leaned in that direction always. But I was just, I was sad. Kind of didn't want it to be that way. But, I mean, it was like, well, this is what it is. So now I got to move on to the next thing.
Awesome. Okay, tell them what happened with this pizza, honey, so that they know I'm not making this stuff up.
Yeah, we bought the pizzas at 12 slices for $12.99.
Okay.
But when we got home, we only had 8 slices.
And then what just happened just now as we were walking past the shop again?
Yeah, so I let him know, we only got 8 slices. He was like, yeah.
Oh, honey, we could have got the police involved for you scamming us out like that.
Yeah, he better take his sign down or put in 12 slices.
Or give us our slice. He could have had redemption had he given us our slices.
Yeah, instead of saying yeah.
And what he do? How do you do it, Mommy?
Yeah.
Okay. Girl, like what? I'm looking at him like, honey, what is so funny? You scammed us, sweetheart. What you supposed to be? Yeah. It been different if we got 15 slices and they're like, oh, thanks for the extra slices. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he's like, okay, well, we'll give you 4 slices more or something.
Something.
Like, yeah.
But he
got away.
And
we got away with it.
Exactly. Hot mess. Just proud of all his indiscretions, honey. Oh, you robbed me. Yeah. Woo.
And I need to get out of this little white room. I'll just get my rocket and I'll head to the moon. Let's go. I wanna see purple stars. The perfect fantasy, no one is bothered about you. And lighting up the sky and lighting out of the dark. The perfect fantasy, no one is bothered about you. And lighting up the sky and lighting out of the dark. Don't place me down. I don't want my feet to touch the ground. Hey, if you hold me, try me. Just don't leave me alone without a guide. I don't know who I love. Do I love you or do I love my dress? We will never come down and crash. Catch them quick purple stars move fast.